my name is Jaclyn Veno, and I'm a Learning and Development Specialist with Golosso Learning Solutions. I primarily teach level training to audit staff and audit seniors across the country. And what I love most about teaching is just making complex topics a little bit easier to understand. I'm really passionate about making learning as practical as possible by adding in case studies and lots of real-world examples to make the training more relevant. And I look forward to hopefully sharing that with you in future sessions.
The objective of the firm in the context of this standard is to design, implement, and operate a system of quality management that provides the firm with reasonable assurance that the objectives of the quality management is going to be achieved. So the reason why it can only provide us with reasonable assurance is because even in the most well-designed systems, sometimes you have, breakdowns, there could be errors, there could be oversights. So we recognize that. So when we're thinking about this, it's not going to be, unfortunately, bulletproof for us. There are things that can still go wrong. But the overall goal of this system of quality management, once again, is going to provide us with that reasonable assurance that we are achieving our quality that we're supposed to.
Once again, we need to consider each of these items separately. So we have the original gift. And much like with the contribution, how we had to go through many different steps of, is this exchange or non-exchange? Is there a barrier or is there no barrier? Is this restricted? Is this unrestricted? We have to take a look at this original gift and figure out, what is the term on this original gift? Is it that I can never ever spend it and it's a permanent endowment? Is it that I have to hold it for 10 years and we have more of a term restriction? So we have to look at the original corpus and what we can do with that.
We are charging a market rate, right? If the rate is 8%, we're going to charge that individual 8%, and we expect to collect the loan, then we are just going to record it as a loan, right? We're going to have a loan receivable. Even though it's programmatic in nature, right, we're still sending it to somebody to further our own objectives, to get more people educated. It's going to be within scope of CECL because there's that risk of not being paid back. The reason why we have SAS 145 is because of all of the crazy documentation deficiencies that we had in that area. We had people that were not properly documenting walkthroughs. We had people that were lowering control risk without actually testing the operating effectiveness of those internal controls. We also saw a lack of, missing planning analytics potentially. So we are required to perform analytical procedures throughout the entire duration of an audit engagement, right? We have to start with the preliminary during risk assessment, trying to do some trend analysis, trying to see certain things that might be concerning for us. Then when we do substantive analytics, we are required to do revenue analytics as well. And then we also have to do final analytics. So if you are missing any of those in your binder, that is going to be a documentation deficiency for us.